And just talk about the mindset of the team and just your mindset as the coach.
Well, we got a lot of experience back, so for us, we're working to be better than we were last year. We were pretty good last year, 11-1, lost only the one game in overtime, and so with the class that we have, they've had a lot of success. They were undefeated as freshmen. Talking about the senior class, undefeated as freshmen, 12-2 sophomores, 11-1 as juniors. So the expectation is really high for us. We're just trying to make sure that we do everything we can to meet that level of expectation.
And what way did last season, like you said, great season for you all, and what way did that kind of just help boost you all just kind of building off of that season?
Yeah. Well, I think like for us, the success we've had against the private schools, we won 6 of the last 7 against the 2 big private schools. I think for us, and our freshman class has been undefeated 2 of the last 3 years. So for us, it's just a matter of us taking care of ourselves. There's not like one team that we focus on. We focus on really trying to get ourselves better because we know if we play at our best, then we feel like we can beat anybody.
What have you enjoyed so much about coaching this team at Mill?
Well, I think you got a lot of dedicated players. I think that's the key. In 6A football, I was just talking to guys. We got 91 guys on the roster. We're a 2-platoon system. And we even go 2 deep in some spots in the 2 platoon. So I think we run this a lot like a college program, and so I think as a coach you kind of enjoy doing that, and the expectation level is something I enjoy. So it's just a great spot to be.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, experience is huge for this team, a plethora of seniors. What do you consider to be the strongest component to this team this year?
Well, I think the offensive skill is an easy one to pick out. That's usually the one the casual fan knows. And we've got a lot of experience there. We've got a 3-year starter in Keon Wakefield who's been an all-state receiver. We've got an all-district tight end and Ethan Britt. We've got probably one of the most dynamic athletes in Devin Gentry at the tailback spot. And those guys are all back. And then you put in a guy like Z Smith who was all-district last year and has a couple D1 offers. And so when you look at that kind of collection of skill players, it's not something as a coach that you run across every year.
Mm-hmm. I know the buzz, talking to some of the senior receivers, the buzz is, straight to the point, state championship.
Sure, yeah.
Would you say, just talk a little bit about that?
Well, it's always, that's always, your goal is to win them all and win, and that means a state championship. And that's all fine, and that's how you work. But, really to do that, there's a lot of mundane, everyday stuff that you have to do. And so just saying that really doesn't mean a whole lot. It's coming out here on the Saturday and having 72 plays in 38 minutes and guys knowing their assignments and repping it out and playing or practicing through the fatigue and those kinds of things. That's really what matters. But sure, I wouldn't expect them to have any other aspirations, but that doesn't mean it just doesn't happen like that. The work has to come first.
Mm-hmm. Mill overall as a school is known for its, rich tradition and being successful, excelling a high, achievement. Moving forward, how will you just continue to build on a success that's already been established?
Well, I think like for us, we have an emphasis on our freshman program, and it was important for us that our freshman team could go over to St. X, go over to Trinity, go over to Manual and beat those guys. And we've done it consistently the last 2 or 3 years. And I think when you look at a freshman program, that's where it all starts. Mm-hmm. And if you're beating those guys at the freshman level, then your expectation as they move on is going to be at the same level. Mm-hmm. So for us, the expectation is not going to drop. And we still expect to be able to be the best team, the best freshman team in the city. And that's going to transition into the varsity level.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Coach.